YouTube guys, what is up? I am back again with a VH45 SWAT 300ZX update. Now I do have really excellent news. Are you done? I'm missing a couple things from VH Performance, but I'm not super worried about it. I can drop the motor in. I've got everything that I need for the most part, but I still don't have a drive shaft and a couple of other really little things. Making sure that the fuel system's good, that's another thing I have to kind of worry about a little bit, but we'll get to it when we get to it. All right, so let's jump into the parts. I got the modified oil pickup tube, and it's done really well. The welds look beautiful. Shout out to Eric at Performance VH. He always does a really good job, and I'm pretty sure that Eric has a full-time job already. So all of the stuff that he actually makes is kind of on his own time. So shout out to you, Eric. I really appreciate it. And all these parts I'm about to show you are all done by him. So yeah, this is a modified oil pickup tube because with the oil pan and for the correct clearances, it has to be modified. You'll actually ship him yours, and then he'll go ahead and make the adjustments that he needs to. So I've got my engine mounts here, and these are not the universal ones, but these are not the universal engine mounts. These are just the plain Jane, drop it in and hope it lines up. So that's one thing I didn't really do, was I did not measure and kind of try to account for the spacing difference that the motor's going to have. So what I'm really hoping goes is with the excessive manufacturing adapter plate between the transmission and the engine, and then these engine mounts, it fits right in there. But I think that the best part about all of this news is my wife actually got me a welder for my birthday. So I'm super excited about that, because in the event I need to make some corrections, I can go ahead and do that and account for that shift without having to worry about, not being able to have a direct fit. So yeah, so these are the engine mounts. They're excellent. They look like anything that you would buy from, a really good performance shop. Again, Performance VH, they do a really good job. I really appreciate it. So we've got the runners for the Porsche Cayenne intake. I did buy these adapters. I bought the entire kit, but the adapters is really the only piece that I have that actually came in the mail. So once I get the other piece, I believe it's like the coolant neck. I think the modified coolant neck is the only other piece I'm missing. I'll be able to go to town with it. But in the meantime, I'll probably use the standard one just to fire up the engine, make sure it sounds good, and it's not out of any sort of adjustment, or hopefully, hope to God, there's no rod knock or any of that. The last piece, which I'm going to kind of keep closed, I'm just going to show you guys the basis for it, just the outside, is the modified. Well, I guess I shouldn't say modified. It's really not modified. It's its own piece from VH Performance. It's the oil pan that's been adjusted for all the proper clearances. It's pretty big. I wasn't expecting it to be this big, but it is. It's huge. That's what she said. So this thing is super nice too. I was taking a look at all the welds and all the bits inside, and it looks beautiful. It's gonna work really well. I've already got an oil pan gasket. I've got RTV, so this will probably be the first thing we do. What's been up with me lately? So if you don't really give a shit about what's been up with me, go ahead and finish the video here. Move on to something else. I was away for a month of training at the National Training Center. It was my third rotation there, so I already knew what I was getting into. But that's why I haven't been posting any videos. Yeah, so hopefully you guys didn't think that I was just like done posting videos for a while or whatever, taking some sort of, sabbatical or whatever from YouTube. I've just been really busy. Like, work has been crazy. Being in the military, you don't really get a lot of time off, especially on the line and force comm. So, I'm trying to find time where I can find time, really, because I've also got a wife. I've got 3 pups. We just living life right now. No kids, but yeah, I was away at training, so I've been back for a little, I would say about a week now. I think tomorrow would actually be a week, or the day after tomorrow's a week I've been back. I did get the last part in the mail that I absolutely need to get it together, and as crazy as it sounds, I ordered it when I had already been home, or else I would have already had a video for you guys last week. but it's a it's the pilot bearing. I totally forgot to order a pilot bearing. I got a puller, I got a welder thanks to my wife. I've still got to pull the flywheel off the old motor, so that's going to take me some time. But honestly, like, I'm super excited. I'll be able to have it dropped inside the car very, very soon. And then the only thing really I'll have to figure out is probably, like I said earlier, the fueling. All right, so there's still some stuff I got to work out, but as long as I can work up something janky in the meantime where it keeps like constant pressure, I should be able to at least fire up the motor, listen to it purr, and then go ahead and turn it off. Because again, I don't have coolant in the block, so I'm not trying to seize it up, get it too hot. I did this last minute, but I wanted to get a video out to you guys as soon as possible. I feel like it was really important. I don't want to leave you guys hanging like I'm just fucking off, because I'm not. Thanks for watching.